Evening YouTube, it's Jody here, aka the Fat Controller. Today is Wednesday, the 21st of October. The year has gone absolutely, it's just flown by. Despite all the negativity and COVID, it's gone so quick, it's ridiculous. So yeah, just another update. So I am now a couple of days on from my first official weigh-in after my first week of Slim World, and I got to be honest, I am still on such a high from that first weigh-in, being told that I'd lost 8 pounds. I would have been disappointed not to have lost something because I really tried last week, but to get told I'd lost 8 pounds was just unbelievable. I'm still on such a high from it. I now have my half stone award as well, which is absolutely brilliant. So looking forward to getting many more of those, and hopefully then reach my end goal. So yes, it's been a good week. As I said in my previous video, last week was a real struggle, to be honest. Those first few days of not getting up in the morning and necking a Red Bull or a can of Coke and having a bacon sandwich, stupid amounts of bacon, white bread, loads of sauce, just kickstarting my day with just crap. Not having that and going to a breakfast of yogurt or fruit or whatever it might be, it's just absolutely. It just sent my body into meltdown. I had real bad headaches. I felt drowsy. I was tired. I just felt awful, absolutely terrible. But this week has been much better. Really getting into the groove now and starting to find ways and means of eating better, drinking better. Did my first shop the other night as well, which was a really surreal experience. Walking around the supermarket and not shoving in bacon, burgers, chips, and frozen stuff. Actually going round and planning meals with an idea in my head of what I was going to eat each day, each night. Filling my trolley with speed, loads of speed, so loads of fruit, loads of veggies. And for someone that's never really eaten any vegetables, already in the last 4 or 5 days, I've made a few dishes, and I'm going to share a couple of those with you on this video. Just my take on Slimming World, and trying to utilise the book that I've obviously got and getting some great ideas, speaking to other members of Slimming World, and just really trying to maximise the diet. One thing I probably am a bit guilty of is not having any sins, and I don't eat a lot of cheese and butter and that sort of thing. I don't eat dairy. I don't like it, to be honest. So my healthy extras have taken a bit of a side foot, and I've really just focused on free food, speed food. So I do need to get make sure my calcium levels are still good, and so I do need to try and get a glass of milk in every now and again, and maybe some wheat items. I have had Weetabix once or twice, and I've had a bit of brown bread, but I'm so focused at the moment on getting this weight off. In my position, I've got so much weight to lose. It's not going to be a get quick fix. I wasn't expecting to drop 10 stone in 2 minutes. This is a real long term thing. But I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to try new things, new recipes, try and become a bit of a dab hand in the kitchen. And I'd like to get my family involved as well, and get them eating freshly cooked meals, and utilising all the things that are good for us. So this last week, Satsuma's oranges have become my absolute best friend. Apples as well, strawberries, just lots of little bits where I'd normally grab a packet of crisps midway through the afternoon, or a Snickers. I'm having a Satsuma, or I'm having an apple, and it tastes lovely, it's filling. And I've really noticed this last few days I'm not hungry. Last week I'd be having a bite to eat with my lunch or whatever it might be, and I was really hungry afterwards. I'm not hungry. What I'm eating is filling me up. What I'm drinking is filling me up. Do need to drink more water. I get that. I need to be drinking more water, and I need to try and increase my activity and exercise with my job, which I hope to share a bit more about with you in future videos and what it is I do for a living. You know, it isn't the most active of roles, and I spend quite a bit of time in an office, so it's activity is limited, so I do need to utilise my time better in the evenings and the mornings, which is something which I'm going to set myself a task for next week. This week, really, for me, the focus was having lost that amount of weight, you know, try and carry that momentum forward, really start getting into speed and really going into speed and free foods, and coming up with ways and means that I can make this sustainable for me as well, and not, you know, not wanting to fall back into bad habits. So no, a really great week. Just going to do a couple of other quick bits and pieces in a minute as well. I just want to sort of share, you know, my take on some of the Slimming World recipes that I've learned over the past week or two, and just one or two of the meals that I've had. So yeah, so I will go through that in a second. Right, so that was that particular meal was my lunch today. So that was some chicken thighs that I just marinated in a couple of herbs and spices. No sauces, no pre-prepared sauces. Tasted absolutely beautiful. Just took the skin off, just took the meat off, and had it with a great big mound of salad. The only thing that I would say was guilty and was a sin was, I made it a couple of sins, was a very small amount of light salad cream, but apart from that, it was a, you know, chicken, oven cooked chicken, no skin. All the fat, all the visible fat was removed, and a lovely salad. So that is the sort of typical lunch that I'm eating now. Much smaller portion. You know, I'd be going to KFC for lunch this time a few weeks ago, and quite easily taking down, you know, a large meal plus 2 or 3 bits of chicken on the side and maybe some popcorn chicken, whatever. You know, so to be having a chicken salad is a massive culture shock. But guys, honestly, it tastes absolutely beautiful. For any of you that have never had or never given it a go and live on crap like I do, it's unreal. It tastes beautiful. It's really good for you. It's great nutritional value. And actually, it cost me a couple of quid to make that lunch. In fact, less than that. I think the mixed bag of salad that I paid for was about 85 pence, and that'll make me 3 or 4 meals. The chicken was £3 or £4 a pack. And again, there's enough there for 3 or 4 meals, you know. So we're talking about £1.50, £2 a meal, which is so much better than what I was paying before. You know, stupid amounts of money on takeaways and crap. So that is one of them. That is one of the things that I've been eating, as well as my trusted satsumas and fruit. So that was my lunch today. And then this was my tea this evening. So when I was on my shop the other night, I was looking for, you know, really lean cuts of steak, and I found that particular steak. Again, removed all visible fat. So I used a griddle pan with a little bit of fry light to make that earlier on. I had it with a grilled tomato. I had it with, again, a big pile of salad, mixed salad. I didn't use any sins on that and put any sauce on that because I took advantage of Slimming World's very own chips. And again, they are an absolute godsend. One of the things I eat the most of is chips. I love chips covered in salt and vinegar and sauce. The quality of those chips, a frozen chip, is unbelievable. They're proper skin on fries. They're crispy. They're really fluffy on the inside. All I've done was just, again, I just baked them in the oven on a bit of foil with a little bit of fry light over the top, just to give them a nice golden finish. And I just put a little bit of chili flake, just for taste preference. I like a spicy bit of food, so I just put a bit of chili flake on there just to give it a bit of heat. So yeah, again, a really nutritional meal. Nothing really wrong with that. I don't want to get too reliant on chips and get in the habit of still eating them, but you know, for a lovely steak dinner, absolutely perfect. I think they were in the oven for about 20 minutes. It took me all of a couple of minutes to make a salad and a few minutes to grill the steak because I like it medium rare. Um, so yeah, it was a real quick and easy dinner. So one of my biggest excuses over the years has been I haven't got time to cook. I don't have time. By the time I get in from work at night, I just want to sit down. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Took me 15 minutes, 20 minutes to make, and that is a better quality meal that I'm going to get from any takeaway. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Really easy to make. One pan and one tray to make it. So next to no washing up. Really, really quick and simple, and a delicious, delicious meal. So that was my meal this evening for my dinner. So again, a really, really good day today. Loads of fruit, plenty of fruit for breakfast, and a little bit of fat-free yogurt. My lunch was my chicken salad. I've just had a lovely bit of steak with Slimmer World chips and salad this evening. So again, another really, really good day, and hoping that will be reflected on the scales on Monday night. Really looking forward to my weigh-in and getting back to group. So I will be on the videos and hoping to update this channel more in the days coming, with some more recipes. And being this is my second video, I appreciate the quality is a bit crap all over the place. So I hope to get a bit better at video editing as well, and work on the quality. But this is my second week, so really, really enjoying it. If you would like to just to keep an update on what I'm up, where I'm up to, and then please hit the like button and subscribe button below. If anyone's got any questions or comments for me, I would love to hear from you. So feel free to drop me a message, and I will look forward to updating you in the coming days. See you soon.